If you've seen the video collecting the impossible rocket nozzle, you know it wasn't actually impossible. Sure, we have to use a few glitches to get there, but we can still get there. Today, we're going to talk about something that, as far as we know, is actually impossible to get, and it's way more than just a rocket nozzle. In Mission 2 of Bianco Hills, you have to go to the top of the windmill and fight Petey Piranha, but there's something interesting about Petey. Above his head, there is an unobtainable shine sprite. You end up getting the shine sprite later after you defeat Petey, but there's no known way to snag it from above him and skip the fight. This is because of triggers, or invisible objects that make the game do things when Mario interacts with them. One of these triggers is on top of the windmill. All around Petey Piranha, there's an invisible box that triggers a cutscene and takes us to the Petey fight when Mario enters it, and the impossible shine sprite is inside of this box, meaning we can't get anywhere near the shine sprite without triggering the cutscene. Unfortunately, this means we can't collect the shine, but we would be able to if the trigger weren't there. So what would happen if we were to delete this trigger using hacks? The answer is that the game crashes. When we try to enter the level, the game will hang, and we'll never even have a chance to try to grab the shine sprite, so we can't get to the shine sprite by deleting the trigger. However, we can move the trigger somewhere else, and if we do that, the game won't crash. Then we can walk around on top of the windmill and even interact with Petey without triggering the boss fight, and this means we can collect the shine. Unfortunately, the shine sprite itself isn't very interesting. If we collect the shine sprite, the game continues on as normal, just as if we had collected any other shine sprite. But what if I told you that this is not a unique 121st shine sprite? Super Mario Sunshine keeps track of which shine sprites you have by giving every single shine sprite an ID. Every ID corresponds to a specific shine in-game. The impossible shine sprite has an ID of 1, which is the same as the ID of the shine sprite that appears when you defeat Petey. This shine ID corresponds to Mission 2 of Bianco Hills. Since they share the same ID, they're the same shine sprite as far as the game is concerned. This means they're both the shine sprite for Mission 2 of Bianco Hills, which actually makes sense. If we haven't beaten Petey, the shine sprite above Petey is gold, which shows we haven't collected it, and if we have beaten Petey, it's blue. This also means that if you manage to grab the impossible shine sprite, you don't have to fight Petey, which would get rid of a pretty annoying boss fight. In the same vein, if we change the ID of a shine using hacks, we change what shine the game thinks it is. If we change the ID of the beach shine sprite, which is normally 117, to 67, then the game will think we collected shine number 67, which is the shine in Mission 8 of Pianta Village. So it's a little bit anticlimactic, but the shine sprite is a neat little quirk of the game, and it provides some interesting insight as to how the game keeps track of shine sprites. And maybe one day we'll figure out how to despawn that cutscene trigger and collect the impossible shine sprite for real. But until then, Petey Piranha is here to stay. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all next time.